Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Coins. Master where the world of numismatics comes alive in every coin and every era, and today, we dive into the fascinating story behind the 2 pence coin of 1997, a piece of metal that carries with it a legacy, a history, and a tale of design change, tradition, and monetary evolution that stretches far beyond its face value. Now, to understand the full story behind the 1997 2 pence coin, we must first step back into the origins of the British decimal coinage system and look at how coins came to hold the denominations we know today. In 1971, the UK officially adopted the decimal system, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence format with a simpler, more modern structure based on multiples of 10, and from that point on, the 2 pence coin became an essential part of daily transactions, not just for its monetary function, but as a symbol of the new era in British currency. The original design of the 2 pence coin, introduced in 1971, featured the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet, above the German motto Ich diene, which translates to I serve. And this design was selected not just for aesthetic reasons, but to symbolize the unity of the nations under the British crown, and the strength of tradition in a rapidly modernizing world. And it stayed that way for many years, but the mintage numbers changed from year to year, based on economic demands, public usage, and metal availability. When we arrive at the year 1997, we find ourselves at a crossroads of style, circulation, and mintage behavior. The coin from this year is part of the larger history of copper-plated steel coins, which began to replace bronze in 1992 due to cost and production efficiency. And so by 1997, the 2 pence coins were mostly minted in copper-plated steel rather than bronze, although bronze examples still appeared occasionally in mint sets or proof coins in this world, and it stayed that way for many years. But the mintage numbers changed from year to year based on economic demands, public usage, and metal availability. When we arrive at the year 1997, we find ourselves at a crossroads of style, circulation, and mintage behavior. The coin from this year is part of the larger history of copper-plated steel coins, which began to replace bronze in 1992 due to cost and production efficiency. And so by 1997, the 2 pence coins were mostly minted in copper-plated steel rather than bronze, although bronze examples still appeared occasionally in mint sets or proof coins. And this transition marks a significant point in the coin's history, because it changed how the coin looked, how it aged, and how it felt in the hands of the public. But beyond just the metal, the 1997 2 pence coin represents a period of economic and cultural transition in Britain. The country was about to enter the new millennium. Technology was booming, and yet tradition still held strong, and the coins in circulation needed to reflect both reliability and heritage. And so the 1997 coin maintains the classic reverse design with the badge of the Prince of Wales, while the obverse features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Raphael Maklouf, a design used from 1985 to 1997, which presents the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem and captures her in a regal and calm profile that became one of the most recognized coin portraits in the world. This obverse portrait is significant because 1997 marked the final year it would appear on circulating coins before being replaced by the Ian Rank Broadley portrait in 1998. And so the 1997 2 pence coin becomes a sort of bookend to a major era in numismatic portraiture, marking the close of the Maklouf era and capturing the essence of late 20th century Britain in a single coin. If we examine the mintage of the 1997 2 pence coin, we find that over 417 million coins were produced for general circulation, making it a common coin in terms of numbers. But when placed within a collector's lens, we find that specific versions of the coin, particularly brilliant uncirculated specimens or coins, brilliant uncirculated specimens or coins preserved in royal mint. Sets carry greater value and appeal. And it is here that collectors can see the nuance of condition, rarity, and historical importance converging into what many consider the art of coin collecting. In terms of errors and varieties, the 1997 2 pence coin is not widely known for major mistrikes or errors, but minor examples including off-center strikes can all add interest to a coin and elevate its value in the eyes of specialists. And it is in this niche of error collecting that we begin to see how even a common coin can become extraordinary when viewed through the right lens. Now, let us delve deeper into the metallurgy of the 1997 coin. Copper-plated steel as a material presented several challenges and opportunities for the Royal Mint. While it allowed for cheaper production, it also introduced issues of corrosion and magnetic response. And so from a scientific standpoint, the 1997 2 pence coin serves as a case study in material science, economic policy, and public trust. And every time a citizen reached into their pocket and pulled out one of these coins, they were holding a tiny disc of engineering strategy and economic foresight. And while many see the 2 pence as just small change, its design, production, and history reveal a much larger story, a story of monarchy, a story of minting. Decisions came in before the how a nation expresses before the millennium turned its currency. And in the world of collecting, so when you hold a, it is this 1997 transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. What are you for beginners? The 1997 you are holding decades of tradition. 2 pence coin the is last a perfect gateway into the broader world of UK decimal practical coinage, application of copper plating and for seasoned and collectors, the echo of a monetary. It is a vital puzzle that reshaped understanding the holding timeline of design, metallurgy, and minting evolution. Change before new. In our journey through this coin, we also touch the Royal Mint's strategic decisions, its machinery, its artists and engravers, and its response to market forces and public feedback. And when you look closely at the edge, the finish, the wear, the luster, you begin to see the fingerprint of history on each individual coin. No two aged coins look exactly the same, and so each becomes a unique witness to the environment it has passed through. From piggy banks to vending machines, from charity boxes to museum displays, the 1997 2 pence coin has touched millions of lives, often silently, but always consistently reminding us of the physical connection between nation and citizen, between art and currency, and between the past and the future. And so, on this channel, Coins Master, we bring these stories to life. We honor these coins not just as collectibles, but as pieces of living history, and we invite you to look beyond the denomination and into the deeper world that each coin opens up. Stay with us as we continue this deep dive into the world of numismatics and explore more about the legends, materials, rarities, and artistry behind every piece, because at Coins Master, every coin tells a story, and every story deserves to be heard.